So one thing that happens if you're a remote employee who ends up going back to the corporate office for whatever reason, which I am this week, um, is everyone and their brother walks up to you and says, "Hey, how you been?" Blah blah blah, and ties you up with conversations and whatever for potentially a large part of your day. And they're conversations that are related to the work, that are interesting, that aren't like, "Hey, we need to have this as a meeting tomorrow," because it's like a pertinent thing. It's more like, here's some stuff you need to know to fill in the blanks on XYZ things that are going on. Now, everyone's going to say, "Oh, you could just have a meeting and get that done." Not really. The reason for that is the people are meant to be social, like face to face, right in front of each other. They're not meant to be social over this kind of weird Zoom portal. People make meetings with the intent of getting a specific thing done typically. It's not normal to make a meeting just to chat with someone and just be social. Even your manager is probably one of these people that's like, unless I have a one on one with you, I'm not going to make a meeting with you. Okay. So there's this kind of, maybe it's a aspect of the fact that people are like social animals and we were raised to be social face to face, but there is a tangible difference in the conversations and the interactions you have when you're in person with somebody versus when you're remote. And anybody that's remote that comes back to a corporate office is probably going to say the same thing. There's some aspect of that. Now, that might not balance off the difference of like, hey, 45 minutes of drive time every day, blah, 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 for being in office. But it is something that people don't talk about enough, don't realize the value of, because it's the little things that make all the difference, right? I have a short, which I'll link below, that goes into like, hey, the difference between a like really good sprinter and a poor sprinter in like high school or college sports is like 18% time difference. Well, that 18% is made up of little things like the difference between socializing in an office versus socializing over Zoom or messaging. So just want to throw that out there. Message me if you think this is nothing or if you think I'm right, but comment below. I'd like to hear the thoughts. Maybe I'm missing something on this, or give me an example of where, hey, this really didn't matter, or it was a problem for you, or maybe where it made all the difference. So we'll wrap that one here. Catch you later.